Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back for GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Now, you may have noticed my upload schedule has been a little out of whack, and that is because real life has been getting in the way of recording GregTech New Horizons episodes. Unfortunately, this pack just takes so much time to knock out an episode. And I have been just really struggling to get these uploaded on time. So I may have to adjust my schedule. I really do prefer uploading every single day, but with GregTech New Horizons thrown in, it is just totally kind of messing up my upload schedule. So I may have a change to my upload schedule. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but I still want to do GregTech New Horizons, but my current schedule is just not working out, unfortunately. But we will figure that out after I get this uploaded, this episode uploaded. But yeah, I have been trying to decide what I want to do. As we know, we crafted up the blast furnace. And I did that so we could start getting better rocket fuel to get us to a new planet, but I'm almost thinking I kind of want to start getting some of the multiblocks for processing and kind of start setting that up as opposed to crafting up like more single block machines. I really feel like we should start transitioning over. That way I can set up my permanent base, because so much of this stuff is just temporarily until I can start getting my final builds. Now, once I get my multi-block wire mill, I can finally get that in a permanent place. Whereas this right here, this isn't going to be my final thing. So I'm almost thinking we should start transitioning over to that. Now, the other thing is I want to get this. I have a couple recipes I need to do here. I want to get the power multi-block built. Remember the Lapatronic, whatever, I can't remember the name of it. Lapatronic supercapacitor. I kind of want to get that built as well. And totally forgot which one was. One is the compressor. Yeah, so I think, because if I can get that built, I can finally sort out where my central power is going to go. And the cool thing about this is that I can keep upgrading it, which is really cool. Like, as opposed to the way I am doing it currently with the battery buffers, which, I mean, they work fine, but when I start upgrading it to the next tier, it kind of throws everything out of balance, and I have to figure out how I'm going to run cables and transformers and stuff like that. But if we have this main one, it helps me deliver power to the different areas of the base much easier, and I can just throw an upgraded hatch on that, and there we go, it's already upgraded. I don't have to start switching out battery buffers and all that sort of stuff. So I think I'm going to actually work on that. And as I am working towards this, we will kind of work out different things that maybe we can help with this. Now, for example, the casing, I think I needed 48, I think is how many I needed. So now we need 412 lapis lazuli, a bunch of tungsten steel, which I need to get going anyway. I do want to get recipes for this stuff as well. I have AE over here actually. So I may just throw a thing on here. I haven't done a new forge hammer yet, because forge hammer actually is pretty dang quick. So there isn't really a need to upgrade it at the moment. Oh, I am short on titanium. I used it all. No! I used it all for the blast furnace. All right. So, I'm going to have to go grab more. I'm going to have to go move my miner on Mars. Now, I don't remember. I don't need dash. I have tons of dash. I'm just trying to figure out. You know what? Phobos. I think I'm going to go to Phobos, actually. For uranium. Actual uranium ore. I got a ton of uranium from the pitch blend that we had. I actually even have some more in here that needs to be processed. Yeah, so I processed all those, like, how many? 12 stacks of this stuff? Was it pitch blend? It was the... I think it was... One of them we got it from. Was it thermal centrifuge? Yeah, this is how we got all our uranium. I could throw this in the electrolyzer. I'm not going to worry about it though right this second though. But I think Phobos, if I remember correctly, actually has uranium 238 ore, not 235. 238? Yeah. Phobos, tier 2. So this is uranium vinyl. It'll get us uraninite and uranium 238 ore. And we should get a bunch of small titanium. Which, yeah, Phobos, you can see it right there. It's actually the very first one. Which is just easier than having to set up that whole crazy thing with the chlorine and the carbon, and then I have to smelt this stuff back. So, yeah, let me do that. I guess we could... I'm just debating, do we want to move the whole miner or the multi-block, or do I want to move the single block miner? I should probably do... The one problem with the big miner is that it gives me so many ores that I have no way to get it easily back. Like, this is my compressed chest from getting, what was it, tantalite. And this is like one chunk it mined out, and it already filled up like this whole thing. So, yeah. If I had... Man, do I want to start... So many things. So many things. I'm like, Ender Chest, is that something I want to do? Oh, man. The Nether Star plates are kind of annoying. I'm not going to lie. Because each one of these is actually one Nether Star. Densunderium isn't bad, but yeah, we start getting into this stuff. That is really expensive. We're just getting into this. But man, this is expensive, right? At this point. All right, let me do some thinking. I'm going to go move a miner. I don't know which one it's going to be, but let's go do that, and we'll go from there. Okay, and we are back. Really quick, I just wanted to show. It's been a couple hours, actually. I went to Phobos. And it did actually take me quite a while to find the uranium vein. I totally forgot that it was... it's actually quite low. The actual... it's only a weight of 20. A lot more of the other one, the pitch blend one. With the uranite, but I did end up finding one with the prospector, where you make the books and stuff. So I had to do about 6 of them, but we ended up finding it, and yeah, I just wanted to show what we got. It is not done mining it out, but this was filling up, and I wanted to get going here. So it was, yeah, I was almost out of drilling fluid too. So I was like, you know what, let's get back to the base. I can start smelting this stuff up and proceeding. So I am kind of trying to clear this out as I go here. I know all this stuff will just smelt directly into the stuff that we need. Obviously, tungstate is not going to, but like all this stuff I can just throw in the miner. Now the crushed stuff is a little different. I have to send that through I thought that was pitch blende. I didn't realize it was getting all that gold. It must have been a magnetite vein nearby. I didn't notice that, actually. The crushed stuff I have to send through here. Otherwise, I'm going to get nuggets, and I don't feel like dealing with nuggets. But, yeah, now that we're back, I should be able to... Let's see. Titanium. I just need to crush that and clean that up. So we got like 3 stacks, which is not a ton, but you know, for just dropping this down and I'm not worrying about it. Now, I haven't got a whole ton of uranium, but there is a lot of, this is all uranite or whatever. Oh, okay, maybe it's not all. Okay, there it is. The uranite starts there. So I mean, that's still tons of uranite. Oh, look at that, draconium. I didn't even notice that. So, all right, but that is kind of what Phobos is giving us. And I'm going to try to clean this out as much as possible. I'm sitting here with all these empty drives, and I'm like, what? I crafted up all these 4K ones, and they're all empty. I'm like, let's just start dealing with all this stuff. So I am kind of going through it and trying to dig out everything that is not going to be processed. At this point, like magnetite, this just goes, that gets smelted down. But this dash, it's, at this point, it is processed enough. And like this and that. This can all just go in here. Now the stuff that does, oops. I'm going to throw that in the thing over there. I do have a ton of iron now, 4,000 iron. Zinc, we can throw that in there. Lapis, that can go in there. Arsenic, bismuth. Stone dust, we know. Now, stuff like cobaltite. Technically, I can send this to an electrolyzer, so I'm not going to throw that in. I'm not going to throw that in the A system yet. We're going to send this impure stuff through the... Like, that's just, I'm going to delete. I don't feel like dealing with that. This stuff will send through a centrifuge to clean up. And then I'll deal with a lot of this stuff. But for now, it's going to be kind of stored until I can get these multi-blocks built. But anyway, so that is kind of what I am doing. So let me continue doing this. Getting everything sorted out here. Could probably just, to be honest, I could just, you know what? Yeah, we'll do that in there. I actually don't know. Oh, almandine, I don't need that. So, just kidding. The rest of this stuff we'll throw in there, though. Yeah, I can just... I totally forgot I have my Magnodon. There we go. Alright, be right back. Okay, so moving on, I've got recipes for most of the stuff. I set up an assembler, a separate one for just the frames, but I need lots of lapis. So what I think I'm actually going to do, I'm going to use this time now to set up the sifter multi-block. So I'm kind of thinking, like, as I'm progressing, I'm just going to start building everything to help me get stuff automated moving forward, because it's a bit slow at first, but once we start getting all these built, it's going to make crafting up these crazy recipes easier and easier. So I'm basically just going through every little thing I can here to automate. I've been kind of putting this off a bit, but I've gotten to the point where resources really aren't difficult anymore. And like patterns aren't that difficult to make anymore because I have all this stuff for them. So yeah, that is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and continue making recipes for all this stuff, and I guess we'll come back when we get this. I do need this Eglin stuff. Also, I had an old LV assembly machine, so I just made that. The one for frames. For the thing with the 4. I think all the frames can be done in a LV one. But there might be 1 or 2 that I come across that I can't. But yeah, so Eglin does need to be... Does it need to be done in the... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if it actually needs to be done in the blast smelter. This is actually a pretty easy... I don't have that. Iron, Kanthal, and Invar. Well, also I just noticed that is like a weird number of 20. That's a weird number to have. Alright, I only think the Eglin is used in like one thing, which is kind of one of my complaints about all these 87,000 alloys. They're only used in like one multi-block. But, it is what it is. So, we'll do that. I mean, this is literally just Eglin and Tumbaga. These grates, Eglin and steel. And then this is just MV circuits. And I already have the sifting machine. So this is actually quite easy to craft up. Okay, this one overall was actually pretty easy. And I think I just... No, I did that right. I was like, did I do 1 extra? No. Yeah, we did that. It does say we need 1 more casing if we don't want to use 2 energy hazards, so I needed 48. But I do need to get this. All right, and we can break that down. All right, there we go. The large sifter. 400% faster and only uses 75% of the thing. I also think there is a bonus, which, yeah, has a 13% bonus, which kind of breaks the plat line. I may have wanted to get this to exploit that, but yeah, anyway, let's do this. I guess we'll throw them over here because they are big. Or maybe, is this one... Maybe this one isn't as big as I was thinking. 5x3x5. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking the water one, the ore washer. I remember that being like super big. All right, bottom center. Oh, this is 5. Yeah, that's gonna annoy me if I have that not lined up with that whole row. Yeah, if every single one of those multi-blocks is facing that way. Is that enough room? Yeah, that's enough room. All right, so I believe those grates go on the bottom. I think. Oh, no, wait. Don't they? I think they go in 2 layers of 9. If I think that's what it was. Input bus, output bus. Maintenance hatch. Where does the muffler hatch? I could maybe have it facing that way or something so it's not. And then I guess we could do, why don't we do this? We'll do, yeah. I think this is how it works. And then this, so 5 by 5 by 3. So there's the 5 by 5. Wait, actually that goes there. Then the sifting grate things go in the middle. I'm just building this off of memory because honestly that doesn't say. And then this goes like around the outside. So that's 5 by 5 by 3. I think that's what it was. Could be wrong though. It does feel like I'm short. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But that seems off. Maybe it assumes we're doing more. All right, let me craft. I mean, the Eglin is like super easy. I may even have enough of the stuff that I don't even need to. I have some Eglin on there. I do have to craft some more up. Okay, that was like 40 seconds. That was really quick. This Tumbaga and Eglin does not require the blast furnace, so they are quick recipes. But yeah, it looks like I needed 51 of these casings, unless I've done this wrong. No, I think that is it. Nope. All right. I remember having issues with this before too. I may actually have to look up my old I may have to look up my old video to see how I did it. I remember having issues with this before too. Okay, I remember why I was missing 3 of these is because it needs 4 output buses. So there we go. That was the issue. It's not 1, it was 4. So I have 3 extra casings, but like I said, that was pretty easy to craft up. But yeah, that doesn't oops, doesn't say that anywhere. Also, pretty sure this is not using damage or durability or any voltage, so I don't know if that is probably not intended, but oh well. All right, so we got our large sifter here. I do need to hook it up underneath. Question is, am I going to want the ore washer as well? I don't think we need to start washing ore on like a huge industrial scale. At this point, I just want to get a bunch of this. I can actually do all that. I may even... I think I'm going to take Sapphire. Because Sapphire we use for those Laptrons, and I need more of those. So I am going to throw that in there. And then we can sift that. Alright, I do need gold cable. I think that'll be fine. I'll do the 2x, because if I end up adding more over here, it'll be fine. Alright. Pretty sure we won't have any explosions. Where is wire cutter? Alright, cool. And also, I'm pretty sure that this does not output into each of the output buses. It basically outputs into the first one, unless it's full. Let's see. All right, so there we go. What did I put in there? Did I put 64 in there? But it's doing 12. Yeah, it's doing 12 at once. Yeah, so it's outputting directly in the first one. And then I'll move on to the next one. That's why I just did the thing. Also, these machines, if the output is full, they actually turn off. They don't void, which it's kind of nice, but also doesn't work like the other GregTech blocks, so I don't know. All right, so we got that. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully, I haven't really been looking at how much we're getting from that, but it should be pretty sure we're getting a better ratio for that. Okay, I'm finally getting around to automating my Sheelite stuff. Uh, I was doing it manually because I didn't have a thing set up for the hydrochloric acid, so I'm finally doing that. I'm not gonna turn all my chlorine and stuff into hydrochloric acid. We're just gonna do it as needed, I think. Yeah. So let's do... Gotta remember which number. I think we're doing that. So 1. All right, there we go. And then that will do that part. Let's just double check. Did that, did it work that fast? I didn't even realize. Yeah, all right, so there we go. That is working. Because, one, I'm gonna need a muffler for these things. Yeah, maybe not. If they're not running permanently, I maybe don't need the muffler. But we are gonna need a bunch of tungsten steel. And plus I needed to get that automated anyway. So I finally decided to knock that out. We are going through 840 Sheelite. So this is quite a large build. Probably gonna have to go drop the... Let me put some of this stuff away. Probably gonna have to go move the miner once it is done. Once it is done with the uranium mine that I am on. Alright, so that should be everything for 48 of those. Yep. Ooh, I didn't even... I might actually have... Nope, I don't have enough. I only have 4K. Those are only set up for 4K. That's actually kind of funny. Yep. I just have crafting for 4K. I don't have... That was 6,000. So I can either upgrade my crafting, which, to be honest, I can just do like half. And that will work. So I think everything looks okay. I still... Sometimes the steel is a bit funny in here with the 1 and the 11. I don't know. I don't love that. Yeah, when it does the iron and the carbon. I don't know. Sometimes it's a bit funny. Like, I don't want that to mix with that. Although I think that's a 2, isn't it? Yeah. See, that could be an issue. I don't know how I want to deal with that, though. I just don't want... Yeah, I don't want that to... I don't want that to make tungsten ingots, because that will be a problem. Alright, so that is something I'm going to have to figure out. But we can hear this thing working over here, or 4-chamber and everything, doing that. Alright, so pretty pleased with that. And obviously we'll see if there's any issues, deficiencies, or anything in our automation. I will fix that. Alright, so what do we want to do next? I was looking at the ore washing plant, possibly, but you know what? That is going to be kind of expensive at this point. Just for something that's not overly... Yeah, this would be... There's the recipe. For something that's not... Yeah, I don't even have that high enough. I mean, that's not that complicated, but I have all that stuff. It does use quite a bit of titanium. But ore washing isn't super important. I have a thing set over here washing this stuff. And I don't need like thousands of this stuff yet. So don't think I'm going to do that one. The other one I was looking at was possibly the mixer, the industrial mixer, because I really would like to consolidate all this stuff. I am, as we can hear, I am testing my power grid here. That is for sure. What the problem is basically it's sucking up all the EV amps before it gets to here. So probably when this turns on would be my guess, is when that, because now it's working again. All right, but we're working on it. That is why I am working on this central multi-block. All right, so the other one I was looking at is possibly the mixer, the industrial mixer. This is Staballoy, which is... Oh, don't we already have that one? I think we already do have that one. You know what? I think I will actually do the mixer. This one is quite a bit easy. Oh, no. I remember what. Yeah. All right. So this one needs... Obviously, this needs an IV mixer. The problem is we need some glass. Now, there's two types of glass. This tungsten, which would be 9 ingots. That would be 36 ingots I would need for that. Which, that is nuts. I mean, look how long this stuff takes to... I would need 36. That's crazy. Or there's this one, which this one seems quite a bit easier. So just some yttrium oxide. I mean, I'm just saying this like this stuff is easy. All right, do we actually have yttrium yet? All right. So let me look at that. We get this from like rare earth, if I remember. Don't we get this from like rare earth? Did this change? This might have changed. Yeah, alright. Man, I don't remember where to get yttrium from. Obviously not that. Yeah, we don't have any of these crazy ores. See, it is something to do with rare earth, but... Pretty sure yttrium is not for a long time. Yeah, tier 6. We're not anywhere near close to that. Rare earth? What do we do with this? Can't we send this through? Has this changed? This has changed. We used to just send this through a centrifuge and we'd get small piles. Let me look at that really quick. This. It was like, maybe that won't. Yeah, yttrium ore. I mean, I don't have any of this stuff. I think a lot of this may be on... that tier 3 planet? Is it tier 3 or tier 4? I can't remember the one. Alright. Last thing. Rare earth. What do we do with it? We get 1, 2... No. This just gives us... depending on what we send through. Alright, well this is a bit interesting. I don't need much of this. I only need... what? I only need 2. I literally only need 2 yttrium. So, alright. I'm going to have to go through here and see about this, because I really don't want to have to do this tungsten stuff. Alright. Just really... so if we do this... Alright. Well, there is some. Rare earth. Dehydrator. Alright, well there we go. Obviously there is other ones. Like what about rare earth 2? What does that like get us down to? That's neodymium. Runites, rare earth 2. There's that yttriorite stuff. Alright, but I think we'll take a look at this. Yeah, I think we'll take a look at this next episode. It looks like 3 gives us 6. This looks like 100%. So, I mean, that is not that bad. Alright, so next episode, we're going to get this mixer up and running. This is relatively easy. It's basically just this and then input buses, output buses, the usual for that. And I'm going to continue getting all this stuff crafted up for all the capacitors that we need. So hopefully we will get this. I'm kind of like showing this as just like, it's just stone bricks. You can't tell what the heck that is. But this is going to be that capacitor thing. Yeah, Lapatronic supercapacitor. So hopefully we'll get that up soon. And then I can finally figure out where I'm going to place my main power, like battery thing. Anyway, that's going to be for today. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.